Alright, what's going on, guys? Strikers here, and Cammycakes already did a video on this, but I wanted to do a little update video for you guys. What it is I only had me and my friend, and we went in and kind of changed up what Cammycakes had. He was running 2 Warlocks and a Hunter with Night Stalker, I'm pretty sure, but we just decided to go in there with 2 Warlocks, running Heart of Praxic's Fire, and the decreased cooldowns on all abilities when Radiance is popped for nearby allies. So we did this. Our fastest time was 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It was from the time that we were able to move from the time that he went down. So pretty good. And what we did is, what I was running was a Imago Loop, Thiessen, and Gallahorn. This melted in pretty good, and we use fusion grenades instead of solar grenades because they're faster to throw for each one, and with the decreased cooldowns that really makes a difference, and they do a lot more damage. So we were thinking about that when we were doing this. So the first boss goes down really quickly. You want him to get down really quickly, and this waiting time is probably the longest period, but if you can have 3 people, I recommend it because it just makes it so much easier to kill each of the bosses. But you have to make sure that you have your supers by the 3rd round, because if you do not, then he's going to get his shields up, and you're going to have to go through that whole pain in the ass process of killing him. So you just have to make sure you pop your 3 coins. As you saw, I got an exotic engram first time, and I ended up getting 2 exotics out of this whole thing. 3 from one of them was from a legendary, but pop a 3 coins before every fight just to give you that chance. But here at this second boss fight, you throw 2 fusion grenades so that you damage him enough to get the first wave of reinforcements, so that you're quicker to get your super. This is where you get your super. So I went off to the left and killed these Thrall and the Vandals, but my aim was not very good this first time around, and apparently I couldn't melee either. But once you get your supers, you put the boss down as quickly as possible so that it is very difficult, so that you have more time. You want to focus on doing this as fast as you can, because it takes about an hour to rank up once, which is pretty... It's a long time, but it's worth it for what you can get out of it. You can get one of the best pulse rifles, Crow's Eye, which hits like a truck, and in the current meta, that's pretty important. And as far as I'm concerned, this is one of the best ways that I've seen to do it, because it just, I mean, the boss gets melted. Once you get your supers, the boss is just absolutely melted. So this waiting period during here really screws you over, but if you don't, if you try to just do each part as fast as you can, you're going to get your supers. If you kill everything, you have to kill stuff in the second room. That's probably the most important, because if you do not, then you're not going to be able to kill the 3rd boss in time. But I don't really show this in this gameplay. I started doing this later on, and it figured out that it helps me a lot more. We run into the boss fight, and during the black screen, I jump forward as far as I can, so that I can be close to the boss when he jumps up onto the platform. That's probably one of the biggest things to do during this boss fight. So you get the whole animation of him coming out of his little bubble or whatever, and then you just pop your radiance. Once you get into this black screen, which I don't really do, I think I shoot him with Gallahorn first, and then pop it. Which it's a viable strategy. I think that doing it the other way works a lot better for me, and he goes down in seconds. So now I'm heading to the Vestian outpost, where I'm going to show you guys what I actually got from this whole ordeal of about an hour of playing. Combined from last night to tonight, I got at least 5 or 6 exotic engrams, 7 exotics, and it's one of the best strategies, because you get a bunch of weapon materials, glimmer, exotics, legendaries. You can get almost anything from this, and it's probably one of the best strategies to get the OP weapons right now, because the pulse rifle is the fastest handling pulse rifle in the game currently. So it is, you can get some nasty, you can get good stuff. So I got an exotic primary. I got the Hand of Judgment, the scout rifle. The perks are meh at best, still decent, but I got Queen Breaker's bow, which was nice. I got Lord of Wolves last night, which I deleted for an exotic shard. I got like 5 ghost shells, so that was a good chunk of legendary marks. I got like 1 artifact from, or 2 artifacts. One of them was just from an engram. Armor, don't really remember. I got the Light Beyond Nemesis from a legendary engram. And I got a good chunk of stuff from this just from playing for about 2 hours, and that's about it. And like I said, the Glimmer is pretty good. And yeah, I don't know what happened to that helmet engram. It just kind of disappeared, but whatever. It's one of those things. You got a Mask of Third Man and a Universal Remote, so it's not bad. But I mean, the Universal Remote, wow, who's gonna use that anymore after it got nerfed? So then I got the Elder's Armor, and then I got the Bond and a artifact, which was 385, both of them. So not very good. And then I just try to get a good, trying to get a good sniper rifle, which I should be going for a sidearm, which I actually did get a Teacup Tempest in this, which had decent rolls. I had High Cal, Feeding Frenzy, and Reactive Reload. So as long as you can get those shots off and kill someone, then you're going to win the next gunfight, even if it's against another sidearm, as long as you hit your shots. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it if you put a thumbs up on it, and see you next time.